Can you create absence makes the heart grow fonder in order to supersize and grow your business? The expression absence makes the heart grow fonder. Of course, I think most of us know what this means. The expression means that when we are separated from, by time or distance, something that we love or something that we care about or someone that we love and care about, we feel more drawn and more attracted to that person, place, or thing, right? And again, it can be a person, place, or thing. It doesn't just have to be a person, but we tend to think of it as with respect to a person and in a love type or relationship. Now, in 1850, there was a song published that Thomas Hayes or Thomas Hayes Bailey goes by sometimes, called Isle of Beauty. The last line of that said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And in the 1900s, early 1900s, this saying became so popular that it almost became a cliche. People might think it's kind of a cliche today, but is it a cliche because it was used a lot, or is it a cliche because so many of us have actually experienced this feeling and this expression firsthand, and it captures the feeling that many of us feel that we really don't know how to describe. Actually, in 1602, it was published as the first line of a poem by Anonymous. Well, anything by Anonymous doesn't necessarily catch the traction that a famous song might, or actually did. But what do you mean? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know, we think of this in long distance or love relationships a lot, right? I was separated from my boyfriend, who later became my husband, for over a year. We lived and worked in different states. And then what happens? You get that tension. You're either going to be together and figure out a way to be together, or you're going to go your separate ways and you're going to go on to different relationships because you really miss the person. When you miss somebody, it causes pain. When you feel pain, as humans, what do we want to do? We want to do anything and everything we can to alleviate pain. That's why in our businesses, we want to solve problems for people. Problems give us pain. We don't want to have pain. So when we solve problems for people, when we bring people together, when we make their life easier in some way, shape, or form, people want to do business with us. So is it possible to create that sense of absence, that sense of separation, that sense of distance between us and our customers in a way that will help us to actually grow and build our business? Well, of course there is. Any good marketer will tell you that you want to incorporate scarcity and lack into your offers. And me personally, I just cringe when I think about this because my mindset says, hey, we live in this incredibly abundant universe. How do we want to create scarcity and lack? Why do we want to create more thought of scarcity and lack for people? And so I tend to have this dual belief system that says, no, I hate the thought of encouraging scarcity and lack, but I get that scarcity and lack, thinking something's rare, thinking that there's a limited edition or there's not enough to go around for everybody, that causes us as human beings to take action, to make a decision, to make a choice. How many of us, me guilty as well, get complacent in our lifestyle and in the way we're living until we get a problem that is so intense we have to go out and find a solution for it. And as marketers and business owners, our job is it's not to actually create that problem for people, it's to solve the problem for people. But in our messaging, we need to make them aware that they even have that problem. A lot of times I work with people that, hey, they've known they've had the problem for a long time. I just talk to them in the language that they understand, that I know that I understand what they're going for. I'm not sure I said that right, but that's how I encourage people to notice that there's a lack between where they are right now and what they want, and I help them to fill that gap. And most business owners do, right? We help people to solve a problem, fill a gap, get something that they want or need in their life. Now, it's interesting because as a business owner, I have found that over the decades, because I've been in business a long time, I have experienced giving my products and services away for free. I think all of us that have been in business, we give away our products and services for free. We do free giveaways, we do promotions, we do discounting, we try all kinds of things to learn and figure out what works in our businesses. And so many times, and I will admit this, I have been thoroughly saddened and disappointed at, number one, people's use of the products and services I gave them for free, or not using them, or the taking action on or applying the information and the products and services that I've given away for free. Of course, we all feel that way. but it's human nature. Those things that we get for free, those things that we come by without any effort, without working for them, we tend to not appreciate. Even on the personal level, the things that we're really, really good at, sometimes we are the last person to know that we're really, really good at something because we've just always been able to do that. It's always come easily for us. Those things that come easily for us, we tend to overlook and not appreciate. That's why it's so important to just be yourself and to take a look inside and say, hey, what am I good at? What do I love to do? What do people come to me for? Because those are the things that you offer other people that they actually don't have. None of us have the same gifts. None of us have the exact mix of the same gifts, which is what makes us all unique and special. And that's why being yourself makes it impossible to compete with. And that if we can incorporate that into our businesses and into our lives, we'll be happy, because nobody can be a better you than you can be. Nobody can create your business or your whatever it is that you're trying to create and supersize better than you when you bring yourself and your unique gifts and you combine it with the unique gifts and geniuses of other people. You become unstoppable. So the whole free thing and not appreciating it, the whole lack and scarcity aspect of this idiom, it tweaks me because, of course, I, like everyone else, have conflicting beliefs and mindset. And until you get those into alignment, you tend to struggle with things like that little idioms, little things like this actually bring up that give us a chance to take a look at them. Absence makes a heart grow fonder. I would love to know if you've personally experienced this, and if you have a way to bring it up in your business and in your organization. Do you have limited time offers? Do you have limited run editions of things? Do you have special bonuses that people can only get for certain periods of time? Those are all just a couple of really quick ways off the top of my head that you can add absence making the heart grow fonder. Programs that only open up once a year, things like that. There's a lot of ways. Time with you personally is a huge way to make absence make the heart grow fonder, because or events that are only held like once every 3 to 5 years or something. All of these things are ways to encourage people to stay connected to you, because it's special. And guess what? You're always special. So that's it. I'd love to hear some stories about that. If I can help you in any way, or if there's a particular idiom or saying that you would love to know the meaning of, I would like to research it and look into it, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. It's just something different than what I usually do, and it helps me to personally grow. It helps me to explore and understand, things like, why does this expression have conflicting messages for me personally, and what am I going to do about it? Because whenever we are confused or conflicted, our mind says no. And sometimes when we're growing and building our business, we want our mind to say yes, not no. Have an absolutely amazing day. I will be with you tomorrow.